all my lovely children. Today, I, Chitra Belwal from Art and Progress School, welcomes you all to your English grammar class. So, my dear little kids, how are you all? I hope that you all must be fit, fine, and healthy and must be paying attention towards your studies. So, little kids, as you know, that in our English grammar, nowadays we are continuing the chapter, we are doing the chapter noun, numbers. So, today also we will continue the same topic, but we will learn something new about it, how to add, how to change singular to plural. Okay, so on that day I have told you that there are total two numbers in our English language. One is singular and the another is plural. So when we are talking about one, it is known as singular form, and when we are talking about two or more than two, then it is known as plural form. Okay, this much I have already told you, and on that day I have also told you the four rules which we should follow to change from singular to plural. I hope you all must have remembered it. So today we will continue the same series. We will learn few more rules which we must follow to change singular to plural form. So let's have a look one by one.
Plurals. Rule number 1. To form plural of most nouns, we just have to add s to the singular nouns. For example, one arrow is called an arrow, and if you have more than one, they are known as arrows. You just have to add s and it will become arrows. Similarly, one cake is a cake and many are cakes. Just add s. One lion is a lion and many together are called lions. One kite is a kite and many are known as kites. So very, very simple. You just have to add one s at the end and your singular noun will become plural. Moving on to rule number 2. Rule number 2 says nouns which end with s, ss, sh, ch, x, z, es form their plurals by adding es. Be careful here. Now we are not just adding s, we will add es if the noun ends with any of these letters. Let us see a few examples for this. The first one is bus. This word is ending with s. So we will have to add es to make it plural. So bus will become buses. Look at the next word. That is bunch. This is ending with ch. Again we have to add es and bunch will become bunches. One dish is known as a dish and again it is ending with sh. So we will add es and it will become dishes. One class is a class and many are classes. One fox is called as a fox and this noun is ending with x. So again you will add es to make it foxes. The next one is blitz. This is ending with z. That means again we will add es and the noun will become blitzes.
Students, to change singular form to plural form, the rule number 5 is usually the noun that ends in o takes es to make them plural. My dear students, previously I have told you that whenever any noun it ends with o, then we use es at the end of that noun. Okay, I have told you this. But my dear students, many exceptions are there. So few exceptions are here also in this, that but there are some nouns which take s instead of es. There are few nouns that in which we used to add es instead of s. Okay, instead of es, sorry. So there are few nouns in which we used to take s instead of es. जरूरी नहीं है जिसके एंड में, जिस नाउन के एंड में लास्ट में ओ हो तो ई एस ही आएगा. इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी. देयर आर few exception words are there in which if the noun is ending with o, then we used to put only s in that. ठीक है, उसमें हम लास्ट में एस लगाते हैं. कुछ ऐसे भी एक्सेप्शंस है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू ऑल मस्ट हैव सीन द वर्ड फोटो, है ना. फोटो इज एंडिंग विथ ओ. ओके, बट वी डोंट राइट फोटोज. हम ऐसे लिखते हैं, वी यूज्ड टू राइट लाइक दिस, PHOTOES. नो ना, we always used to write that photos, means we only used to put s over here, right? Now the second one is, for example, logo, logo, logo. So in the term logo also, what we used to put, we used to add only s at the end of the noun, right? Now see this word cargo. Even in the cargo also you can see o is there at the last, so we don't use es. We used to put only s at the end of the noun. So my dear kids, we can say that there are some exceptions in everything. So wherever there will be o in the end of the noun, so in some of the words we used to put only s instead of es, right? My dear students, if O is preceded by a vowel, then add only S to make it plural. So there is one more another rule, that if the O is preceded by a vowel, it means if O is at the last of the word, last of the noun, अगर O सबसे last में है noun के, and it is preceded by vowel, और अगर उसके आगे vowel आता है, so to make it plural we add s to it. Okay, for example, you can see here the first word is bamboo. So in this you are seeing that bamboo, it is ending with o. Okay, and this is, it is preceded by, preceded means इससे पहले क्या आ रहा है, vowel आ रहा है. O is a vowel ना, A-E-I-O-U. So O is coming before that. So in these type of noun, we used to add s to it so that it can become plural form. Okay. Now see the second one. Second one is video. In this also what you are seeing, that O is at the end, O सबसे last में है, and this O, it is preceded by E, vowel. और O के आगे क्या आ रहा है, vowel आ रहा है. So if O is preceded by the vowel, then we add only s to make it plural form. So here it will become videos, V-I-D-E-O-S, videos, right? Now the third form is radio. Here also you can see that O is coming at the last, and before O what is coming, I. So here also we will add s only to make it plural, R-A-D-I-O-S, radios. Now the next rule is, if the noun that ends in F or FE, that means if any noun is there and that noun, it is ending with the letter F or FE, then what we have to do in this case to change into the plural form, what we will do, we will drop. Drop means उसको हटा देना. We will cut that part. F और FE को हम हटा देंगे. We will drop F or FB, and in place of that F and FB, we will add VES. F और FE की जगह हम क्या लगाएंगे, VES. Okay, we will add VES to make the plural. Let me explain this with the help of an example. Dear kids, suppose a noun leaf is given. The spelling of leaf is L-E-A-F. And in this word, what you are seeing, that F is coming at last. Okay. So you are seeing that it is ending with F. Then what you have to do? You have to remove F. You have to drop F, and in place of F, what you have to write? You have to write VES. Okay. Now the spelling of leaves will be LEAVES. So singular form is leaf and the plural form is leaves. Okay. Now coming towards the second one. Second one is half. Half means adha. So in this, the spelling of half is HALF. And in this also, what you are seeing that the word, the noun half, it is ending with F. So what you will do to change it into the plural form? You will simply remove F, and in place of F, you will add VES. Now it will become halves. HALVES, halves. Okay. Now, the third one is wife. So, the word in the word noun wife, what you are seeing that the spelling of wife is WIFE, and you are also seeing that it is ending with FE. Okay, so I have told you that if the word is ending with FE, then what you have to do, in place of that FE, you will add VES. So, it will become wives. WIVES. Wife means patni. Wives means patniya. बहुत सारे. Okay. So the fourth one is wolf. Fourth one is wolf. It is ending with F. So what we will do? Again we will remove this F and we will add VES. So it will become wolves. WOLVES. So I hope, dear students, you have understood. Wherever there will be F or FE in the end of the noun, then in place of that F or FE, we used to write VES. Okay, we will add VES to the noun. My dear students, now the rule number 7 is some singular nouns are changed into plural in an irregular manner. So there are few nouns which used to change in irregular form. They don't have any this rule. So like for example, my dear students, mouse. No rule is there. So mouse ka we will, if we have to write in plural form, then we will write mice. Mouse means when we are talking about one mouse, mouse means chuha. And when there are many mouse, so we used to write it as mice. Okay. So second one is goose. Goose. So if double O is there, so we in place of double O we will put double E. So it will become goose ka geese. Okay. Now third is man. MAN, man. So if one man is there, then we will write man, MAN, man. If you see that there are many men in the company, then we used to write it as men. MEN. We will change A to E. Okay, man, men. Okay, now this is again, this is foot. FOOT, foot. So in this case, again double O is there. So in place of double O, we will put feet. So if one foot is there, one ek pair hai, then we will write foot. And if there are two or more than foot, then we used to write it as feet. FEET, feet. Okay, feet, sorry. Now, the rule number 8 is some nouns do not change even in their plural form. So, there are many nouns that does not change whether it is indicating one noun or it is indicating more than one or two or three nouns. Okay. So, it doesn't change its form whether it is one or more than one. For example, my dear students, like if we are talking about sheep, if we are talking about sheep, if there will be one sheep, then we used to write it as sheep only. Then if suppose there are more than one, more than two sheep also, then also we used to write it as sheep only. We doesn't put SES like that in that. Okay? There both the forms will be same. The only thing is we will write 2 sheep, 3 sheep. We will put the number, but we will not change anything in it. Okay. Now suppose we are talking about deer. Again, if one deer will be there, then we used to write it as deer only. And if suppose more than deer are there, then we don't write deers. Okay? We used to write it as deer only. We will put 2 deer, 3 deer. We will put like this. We will put the number, but we don't change their form. Okay? Now third one is cattle. Again, cattle ka cattle hi hoga. We don't change it form. So there are many words, many nouns where we don't change their form. My dear students, now the rule number 9 is some nouns only have plural form ending with or without s. It means, my dear students, there are some nouns which have only plural form, whether we are talking about one or we are talking about many. It always have the plural form. For example, I have told you before in the noun chapter that if we say the term news, NEWS. So news is in the plural form only. Whether it is having one news or it is having many news. So we used to put the numbers, but this noun word, it will be in plural form only. Okay? Many more examples I have told you on that day, like scissors. We always used to say that scissors, whether it is one scissors or many. We used to put number before the noun. So there are many other examples like police, trousers, pants, shorts, rhinoceros, then spectacles, binoculars, rabies, measles, physics, politics. So there are many words which we used to present it in the plural form only, although they are representing the singular form also and the plural form also. Okay. So now I will tell you the 10th and the last rule which is used to change singular to plural form, that is some nouns, mostly material nouns, do not have plurals. There are many, means we can say that all material nouns, we used to present that nouns in the singular form only. Whether we are talking about many nouns, means whether we are talking about more plural form of that noun or we are presenting the singular form, it used to come in the singular form only. Like some nouns, mostly material noun, do not have plurals. It always comes in the singular form. Okay. Like for example, gold. If I say gold, then gold means if I am talking about one gold pendant, then it will be gold only, and if I am talking about many gold pendants, then it will be gold only. So material noun, it always used to come in the singular form only, like gold, silver, cotton, wheat, sugar, rice. So have you ever listened these words saying that cottons, golds, silvers, rice? Have you ever listened these material nouns in the plural form? No, na? So always remember, my dear children, that material noun, it always come in the singular form only. And one thing there is to need to remember that singular noun use this. In place of this, we used to write these in the plural form, and if it is that, then we used to write it as those. So my dear students, I hope now you have understood all the rules, all the 10 rules, how to convert singular noun into the plural noun. Now we will do one exercise. Dear students, now let's do the C exercise of chapter 4 that is given in page number 29. This is C exercise. In this, what you have to do, change the following sentences into plural. So these sentences are given in singular form and you have to write these sentences into the plural form. Okay. So now let's read and understand the statement. then we will convert it into the plural form. Okay. Now let's read the first one. An ox has entered the field. In this, we are talking about an ox. We are talking about only one ox. So when many ox will be there, then what will be the sentence? How we will write? An oxen has का क्या बन जाएगा? It will become an oxen have entered the field. Okay. So what we will do? We will convert ox into oxen and has into have. Rest of the sentence will remain the same. Okay. Now see the second one. A fly is flying over the fort. It means we are talking about only one fly. Okay. So if we will convert into the plural form, then how we will write? Fly का क्या हो जाएगा? It will become flies. So the statement will be flies. If we are talking about one, then we have used is, and if we are talking about many flies, then it will be flies are. इसकी जगह क्या हो जाएगा? Are flying over the food. Over the food. So what we have changed, that we have changed fly into flies and is into are. So now see the third one, my dear children. A loaf of bread. It means we are talking about one loaf of bread. Okay, one slice of bread was given to stray dog. That means we have given one loaf of bread to stray dog. So if we will convert this singular into plural form, then how we will write? We will write a loaf की जगह we will write a loaves. What? How we will write? A loaves. Loaves. F की जगह ves. A loaves of bread was given to stray dog. Rest of the sentence we will write same as it is. We will only change the number of noun. Okay. Earlier it was loaf. Now we have changed it into loaves. So my dear students, I hope you have understood this chapter very well, and rest of the exercises we will discuss in the Google Meet. Okay. And if there will be any problem related to this video, either you have not understood anything, so you can contact me in the given number. Till then, goodbye, stay healthy, stay safe.